Hey horror fans, Good Gore back with another video. I'm going to continue on with the Seas. You want to say something? No? Okay, maybe later. Continuing on with the Seas. First up, we have Chillerama. Kind of a fun horror anthology, modern horror anthology. Um, it wasn't the greatest, but there were some I enjoyed. The Diary of Anne Frankenstein, I think, was my favorite. Or The Diary of Anne Frankenstein with Kane Hodder. That one probably was my favorite. It's pretty fun, though. I'd recommend it. Then we have Choose from IFC Midnight. I have actually never seen this movie, but I'm a huge fan of IFC Midnight, so I'm pretty sure this is probably going to be a pretty good movie. Definitely looking forward to watching that. I usually like everything they put out. Back in the video store days, I used to get those all the time. Then we have Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. This is a fun release from Troma. Really unique take on zombies. They're Confederate soldiers that come back from the grave for revenge. Pretty cheesy film, but I like it. It's really fun. Like I said, it's a fun film. Really horrendous acting in this one. Um, this movie also goes by the title "The Screaming Dead." I actually have that on VHS somewhere. But Curse of the Cannibal Confederates. We have everybody's favorite here, Critters. I love the first film. I'll admit I've never seen any of the ones except the first one. I've never seen any of the other ones, but I really like the first film. Really well done. Pretty good family drama, in the beginning, but just escalates into a good old fashioned monster movie. I like it. Little creature feature, I guess. Dee Wallace Stone is always good in everything she does. I had Cujo in my last showing. Huge fan of her. Critter's great. I heard the new one's actually not so big, not so good, but I'll have to see it for myself. We have a four all night horror for marathon volume 2 with the Dungeon Master, Cellar Dweller, which is mainly what it's for. Contamination point 7, which is good, and Catacombs, which is kind of all right. But Cellar Dweller, that's I wouldn't mind getting like a regular release on its own of that film. That one's really good. Really good makeup by the late great John Carl Buechler. Rest in peace. I like Cellar Dweller. I also liked. Well, they're all good. All these films are good. It's a nice little pack. Awesome. Cellar Dweller's great though. I always remembered that VHS in the stores, in the mom and pop shops as a kid. We have A Candle for the Devil. This is a really good Italian. I wouldn't really say giallo. There's a lot going on. Kind of hotel horror in a way. This originally, or I think the U.S. title or the other alternate title was "It Happened at Nightmare Inn." Oh yeah, that bitch right there. That's right. Yeah, she's trying to get a baby. That's right. Okay, I remember this one now. Yeah, this was a good one. I enjoyed this one. Love that cover. It's pretty badass. Crandall for the Devil. And we have another fan favorite here. The Craft. What can you say? It's a teenage witchcraft classic, I guess. I mean, this is. I remember when this came out, and women were dressing like this, which was fine with me. They're all gothed out, listening to Marilyn Manson. Those are fun times. But Yeah, it's I like The Craft. It's a classic, 90s for sure. I like Nev Campbell is great in it, but what the hell is her name? Focus. Is it Fiora Buck? Is that it? I think that's who that is. Yeah, that really goth one. That one. She's my favorite. The Craft is awesome. You like The Craft, don't you? Hey, you like The Craft. We watched that, right? Yeah, you like The Craft. It's getting her opinion on it. Oh, we have a fun turn your brain off film right here called The Carousel. Carousel. I can't believe there's actually a sequel to this film. That is hilarious. I've got to see the sequel because this one, this one was really fucking stupid and fun. I really enjoyed this one. Really good gore too. This is one pissed off unicorn. Yeah, from Wild Eye release. And what do you expect? This was a fun one, man. It's one of those you get together with your friends and cheer some beers and just have some fun. Watch the red shit fly. Camp Hell. I actually have never seen this. Jesse Enzerberg. I think he's from Zombieland, isn't he? Looks familiar. Oh, that's the dude from uh, Lords of Salem. I'll have to check this out. Hmm. I'll have to check Camp Hell out. Here's one that's not for everybody. Goes by Muzani, but it's also called Celluloid Nightmares. This is just one of those crazy Asian snuff type torture porn type movies, basically, kind of like Tumbling Doll. It's on the line of like Tumbling Dolls of Flesh and My Flesh, My Red Guts, Women's Flesh, My Red Guts, movies like that. Even the Guinea Pig movies. It's very it's a very grim movie, pretty sleazy too. A lot of porn elements. Not for everybody. It was a pretty hard one to track down, actually. But that is Celluloid Nightmares. Really good gore too, as most extreme Asian cinema for gore is amazing. That's definitely not one for the kids though. Compound Fracture with Tyler Mane and Derek Mears. I like Derek Mears. I met him at Days of the Dead. He was a really nice guy. Huge ass guy. Holy shit, he was big. Just towered over me. But yeah, I've actually never seen Compound Fracture. This looks kind of cool. Bloody. Oh, Horse Society. I thought that said Bloody Disgusting. It looks like a slasher, huh? I'll have to check that one out. Yeah, some of these I haven't seen. Oh, I've seen this one. Cloverfield, classic found footage monster movie. This movie, I think it delivers on just that feeling of dread, really, like when you're um the whole 9/11 aspect, the attack on New York. It really picks up on this film really well, and you had the monster element too. I liked Cloverfield. It was a good movie. I know it got a lot of shit. I love the South Park parody of it with those giant hamsters. That was hilarious. But then again, what doesn't South Park pick on? Which I'm fine with. I like the sequel too, 10 Cloverfield Lane. I keep this in the C's section. It's just a good sequel. John Goodman is just amazing. Yeah, John Goodman. I absolutely love that guy. I have so much respect for him as an actor, as a comedian, as a serious actor. The guy really can do anything. It's a movie called Colin. This is about a zombie. I've actually have never. Actually, you know what? I think I might have started watching this, but I fell asleep. Not because it was a bad movie, but I think I was just really tired from work. and I think I just passed out. I'll have to give it another shot though. I heard that it was a really low budget production. For Colin? There's another one I have not seen, but I hear this is about a serial killer who's executed, and his chair is like his torture chair starts taking on a life of its own and killing people, whoever's sitting in it. I guess I don't know. Sounds interesting. I heard a couple people on YouTube talking about this one. The Chair. Here's a classic Stephen King's Cat's Eyes with a very, very young Drew Barrymore. Wow. Love this movie. James Wood just knocks it out of the park as that smoking one. That's one of my favorites. It's the one everyone talks about. Excellent horror anthology. So much fun. So much replay value. Cardinal. I actually have never seen this. Looks like I don't know, what is this? Torture porn, maybe? I do hate that. Oh, wait, it's a horror movie in the matter of fact mode of George Romero's Martin. Wow, I love Martin. Wow. It's not at all what I thought it would be. I'll have to put this on the watch list for sure. Cardinal, it looks awesome. I did not pay $2.99. I think it was like 36 cents or something. I don't know. It was in one of those bargain bins. Cry Wolf. Bon Jovi in a horror movie. I guess I'll have to give it another chance, but I really have not liked this movie. Cello, really good Asian horror here. I really enjoyed this one. On the lines of like Ringu and Ju-on. Asians are known, horror's known for some really great suspense. This one delivers. Really good story too. Good musician story. A little bit of revenge. Cello's good. Great music in that. Here's a fun one I liked. Cremans. I really liked this one. This one was good. Good gore, all practical effects. That's what attracted me to it. I've heard about this one through Rue Morgue magazine. They did a little interview with the director. Binky's playing with her ball. But yeah, this one was really cool. I'd highly recommend this one. This one does have a lot of nudity in it, which is never bad. This is kind of a fun, wacky one called Cooties. Elijah Wood. I remember having fun with this one. Yeah, that was a cool one. There's another one I heard from Rue Morgue called The Collapse. I still have to watch this. This looks pretty cool. Looks like a bit of maybe a Crazies type vibe to it. It looks interesting. I'll have to check that out. Sorry, Jack. Chucky is back. Classic tagline. Child's Play 2. I like the second one a lot. I think the look of Chucky is really cool in this one. I think the first and second one are the best. I like the third one too. I have the third one on VHS somewhere, but yeah, Child's Play 2. I'll always love Child's Play 2. Brad Dourif. You can find a better person to play that voice at that time than Brad Dourif. He just brings Chucky out. And here's a VHS of it. I always been a fan of this film. Awesome. Let's see what else we got. This movie has a really awesome cover, but I hear it does not deliver. Corpses Are Forever. That is actually the Fulci zombie right there. And that is the Gates of Hell zombie. That same one right there. But none of this happens, I don't think. That is one hell of a cast, though, I will say. So I might have to check this one out, but I've heard nothing but horrible things about it, but I will see it for myself. Oh, it's from the Asylum. Uh oh. Beware the Asylum. They're either a hit or miss company. From Jesus Franco, we have Cannibals, the mighty Jesse Franco, who the Catholic Church said was the most dangerous director alive at the time. Yeah, he gave no shits. He did what he wanted, he filmed what he wanted, and he pretty much got what he wanted. Cannibals is fun. Yeah, Al Cliver of Zombie fame's in this. I like this one. This one was good. I mean, it wasn't amazing, but it wasn't like Cannibal Holocaust or Ferox but standards, but it was fun. I like Cannibals. There's a movie called Cut. I don't think I've seen this one. Looks pretty brutal though. Another one of those bargain bin buys at probably Family Video before they went down. I did like this one though, Camp Dread, with Eric Roberts and Danielle Harris. I absolutely love Danielle Harris. Definitely another horror honey of mine for sure. She's always gonna be one of my favorites. But Camp Dread, that was a good one. I like that. We got two more here. This one was just, I mean, if you're fans of just balls out gore, just shit flying everywhere, The Curse of Dr. Wolfenstein is for you. If you're fans of Necros, Tower of Doom, The Burning Moon, I think this is an Olaf Ickenbach film, isn't it? Maybe I'm wrong on that. There's just shit flying everywhere in this movie, as you can see. And I definitely would recommend this to the true gore hounds that want to see some really bloody, icky stuff. That was a lot of fun. The Curse of Dr. Wolfenstein, for sure. And I have one more here for now. And I actually like this one. Called Clown. Directed by John Watts. This story about the guy who gets that clown suit and puts it on and can't take it off. He just starts deteriorating and killing people. Definitely an original concept for a horror film and very well executed. Amazing gore. My favorite part in this movie is when that little smart aleck little shit gets killed by that clown. Oh, that was hilarious. I was laughing my ass off. The kid that's playing the video game, who's like a little cocky son of a bitch. Yeah, that part I was laughing. I was rolling on the floor. That was so funny. But Clown is great. I absolutely love it. It goes to dark places that a lot of movies will not go, as far as showing kids getting killed, which is definitely a taboo. But Clown was great. I liked it a lot. Well, until next time, that is the showing, and I shall have more C's in the future. And as always, I always appreciate you watching and subscribing. This is Skid Gore. Gore forever.